are live. And we are live here as well on Facebook and YouTube. Hello, everybody. My name is Shree Dembla, and I am live on Insta, Facebook, YouTube for you. Yes. And yes, a lot of people ask me, what do I do? So I am an angel card reader, tarot card reader, angel card mentor, tarot card mentor, consciousness facilitator, and a lot of other stuff that I do. So let me see who all are here. Good to see you guys. I am so sorry, but Corseha, please let me know. Cor, okay. I can see Cor there. Sehaj. All right. Hey, Sehaj, how are you? Rock Monk. Please let me know your real name, guys. Sometimes you just use different name for your Insta, and then it's difficult for me to take the name out. Hey, Dhwani, good to see you here. Hi, Kulwant, good to see you here. Naveen is here. Neera is here. Kashish is here. Ayush is here. Loved the DAP today. Related it to Access. Oh yeah, today's DAP was really phenomenal. In a while I'm going to be talking about that. It's 11:09, guys. Already we're going to be starting with. We're going to be making a wish very very soon. So bad habit. Okay, let me know what the bad habit is, because sometimes it could be maybe it's not that bad a habit, it's just you judging yourself and the habit. And many times we are also implanted with the belief system that excess of anything is bad. So we just go into the wrongness of ourselves. And no matter what the habit is, first of all, I think you can begin changing it by first stop making yourself wrong for it. All right, let's talk about this. All of us have a little voice in our head that talks to us, and you got to be really watchful to this little voice. Is this little voice telling you that you're amazing, you're good, you can do stuff, or is this little voice being your critic? Because it's always with you, you know and it doesn't really matter how many other people are criticizing you or not, but if you are criticizing you, it's not a great place to be in, you know. So be watchful to what is this little voice in your head tells you about yourself, and don't let it criticize you, So do not let this little voice put you down and go, oh, you're good. You see, you had it again, because that's what happens with a lot of, I would say, addictions. Yesterday's conversation on decluttering. Whoa. The miraculous, I mean by miraculously from the help of angels. Um, that's a great thing, When the school I went to, the motto of the school said, even God help those who help themselves. Okay, and many times we have this thing, yes, it's 11:11. So, yes, let's just call the angels. Let's make that the wish for today. Let's connect with our angels and guides and beings contributing to us. And let's ask the angels to contribute to us, to guide us on what is contributing to us and what is not contributing to us, to help us get the clarity and the wisdom on what will create greater future for us, and help us to easily let go of all the patterns, programmings, habits of things that are not contributing to the greater reality we are seeking and greater reality we are capable of receiving and creating. Wow. So be it. Thank you for asking. And thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah, let's talk. Let's ask the angels for that today. That, yeah, angels, we would love to receive the space where give us the clarity and wisdom to know what creates greater for us, and then also guide us to take actions towards it. Yeah, as simple as that. Thank you for asking. And yeah, so let me share with you guys about today's daily angel practice. Guys, today's DAP session was superb. We actually spoke about releasing the habit of being problem solver for others, because when we are Being a problem solver for others, that can also be an addiction for some of the people. Definitely it was for me. And then I worked on it, because if you are being a problem solver, guess what will you attract? You'll keep attracting problems, right? So that's what happens with people. And then, like, it's really frustrating sometimes when people are otherwise happy and with other people they are all right, but the moment they see you, they will remember all the problems in the world, because they expect you to solve their problems. And at some point of time, you got to set your boundaries clear, and you got to tell them, communicate to them directly, indirectly, that hey, listen, I've stopped doing that job now. I fire myself from the job of being a problem solver for people, and you actually give yourself a huge space where you can create magic, and also a lot of peace of mind when you stop being a problem solver for other people. Because when you start, when you're doing that, you don't realize how much you take on their pain, suffering. You just go into, uh, I mean, even if you're solving problems, if, for example, that's your job, like you're a counselor, coach, healer, doctor, make sure that you don't emotionally get involved into it. You don't have to be, as it is said in Access, don't be vested in the outcome. Just go like, okay, I'm doing my job. Like I always say, I am a coach and a healer. I'm not God, and I don't choose to be God of anybody else's reality. So don't try to be God of anybody else's reality. You cannot, because every person has their own choice. Every person has their own life path. Every person has their own learnings. And also, another beautiful thing I remembered in morning session was that, there was this story where a boy got a caterpillar for, home, and he almost made the caterpillar his pet, and he was taking care of the caterpillar. The caterpillar grew bigger and got swollen, and then there was this day where the cocoon was about to break and the caterpillar was turning into a butterfly. And the child was so impatient, and the boy cannot see the struggle the caterpillar was going through to come out of that cocoon. And he tried to help the caterpillar by breaking the cocoon. Like, he just went to he got his geometry box, took the forceps, tried to broke the cocoon. And though the cat butterfly did come out, but the butterfly died, because it is in that effort, that action of trying to come out of that cocoon, the wings and the limbs of the butterfly gets the strength, you know and so is sometimes the case with us. When we go through those situations in our life, we learn through them, we get our confidence, we get our strength through them. And so is everybody in your life. You may be thinking you're just trying to help them by being overprotective, by being over provider, yet you may be just weakening them. And it is really, really, really important, especially if you are a parent or you're an elder sibling trying to parent the siblings. Because I know how, as much as we are emotionally involved with people in our life, we got to practically tell ourselves first that hey, they have their own life path, and many times they will still do whatever they do irrespective of what you tell them. So why bother? And there's another thing I really, really, really wanted to tell you. Today I had a very adventurous day after phenomenal this daily angel practice session, which we did in the morning, and amazing awarenesses that came in. I think even I needed to hear it for certain relationship in my life today. I went, so usually after the DAP session, I either do my yoga or I go for my morning walk. And today my plan was to go for the morning walk. And then Bruno wanted to go for a walk with me, my pet son Bruno. And I was like, okay, let's go, Bruno. So me, Gaurav, and Bruno, we went for this walk, and so we saw that there were these dogs which were gathered at a place which they usually don't gather at. And when we reached that place, so Bruno was trying to play with these dogs. Suddenly, a lot of birds came, and around the trees above us, and they were like all chirping, together, as if they're like literally trying to say something. And suddenly Gaurav's eyes went that there was this little chick, like little, it was a bird's baby, and a dog was literally about to uh, pounce on her. And so God was like, "Hey, we have to save the baby." So I held that little birdie, and she was like, trying to free herself from me, because probably she felt she's insecure. So I let her go, but the moment I let her go, the dogs were coming to her. So Gaurav just shooed the dogs away, and I picked up that bird, and then I just started, pampering the bird. I just started telling her that, hey, talking to her. I was like, "Hey, it's okay. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe." I was so beautiful. Within few seconds, the bird literally slept in my hands, and she felt safe. Then there was no noise. She was not trying to run away or whatever. We brought her home. It was beautiful, and then started Bruno's drama with her. So he wasn't trying to eat her, but he was very possessive, because he had this energy of कि मेरे घर में कोई और कैसे आ गया. So he was really possessive. It was like, because I was pampering the bird. It was such an adventure. Oh my God. It was really crazy adventure we had. And then after a while, she could fly. So we let her fly. And it was nice, but then I could literally see. We made some videos as well. We may share the videos later on Insta and maybe YouTube as well. So it was fun. And then the second adventure I had today was, I drove my new car, MG Hector, and I realized, actually, I'll be sharing video actually. Archana Gaurav made some videos. So I realized it was my first ever attempt of driving a automatic car. And I only have driven manual cars so far, and it was literally like I'm driving for the first time. I mean, how many of you have done that, and you're realizing, you can relate to it? Because I was trying to use my left foot for the brake, and it was crazy. It was really fun. I was like, yeah, we should try things, new things, because it was literally like I'm trying to drive the car for the very first time. And then God was like, "What are you trying to do? You are a good, like, I've been driving since like a long time, 20 years. But there is a little, you need to have some practice to get hands on into a fully automatic car, where like, it's like, what?" And that also made me realize, sometimes when we are so used to doing things, it is difficult to relax. Like for my left leg, it was really difficult to relax, and my left hand also. I was literally moving, my hands, beside knowing that there's no gear required, there's no clutch required, but my leg was still moving and going there. My hand was still moving and going there. And that also made me realize, how much am I doing that in my life, where I'm so used to working, 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 working all the time, that even the times when I tell myself, okay, today there is especially on weekends, when I go like, okay, today there is no DAP, there is no 11:11, there is no class, I'm just gonna, go for a spa, or I'm just gonna relax, I still create work. I still end up doing something, creating something. So yeah, it's about habit, it's about your programming. Yet when you have the opportunity to relax, which is very good to create for yourself quite often, it's okay, relax, allow. I think we should allow ourselves to relax as well. It's the mind is so used to working, 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 that it just keeps doing it. Conditioning, exactly, we are so conditioned. And literally, in the end, I was like, when I parked the car, I was like, let me at least pretend, Gaurav, that there is a key and I'm switching the car off. It was really, I could literally see how, when we are used to doing something in a certain way, our body just move in that direction. Our body just, and it is so unconscious that I'm just so used to driving, because I've been driving since a very long time, and I'm so used to driving a certain way. And if it's a new machine, it's a new car, then we got to learn it. So yeah, I had a really adventurous morning, and fun adventure. Adventure doesn't have to be, as I always say in my access classes, adventure doesn't have to be khatro ke khiladi wala adventure. Adventure can be nice adventure where you end up meeting a new birdie and making her a pet for a while, making your own pet jealous of her. And then you're driving new cars, you're visiting new places, and all that fun. Yeah, so that is how my day has started, and now my day is scheduled already. Today, I'm going to record new videos for Tame the Lion because I did record 10 videos. They've been used by Friday, and so all the people who are already doing Tame the Lion course with me. So I'm going to spend the day today recording the videos for the next 10-15 days to come because 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, I'm flying to Chennai. I'm going to Chennai for attending Freedom Business Retreat with my mentor, Siddharth Rajshekhar. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be doing my 11:11 from there. And so I'm going to get the work done before I go there so that the course continue going on. Yeah. So I'm going to get back in action with my work. Thank you so much, Archana, Kuhu, Roma, Reshma, Prinkle, everybody. I've been reading all the messages, guys, while I'm talking to you side by side. That's why I'm looking down. Yet that's how it is. So I'm going to get back to work. You guys get to action too. Have a phenomenal day. Mondays always make me happy as we have the whole week to come for the daily angel practice and for 11:11. And have a rocking day. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow again. Bye bye. And here, bye bye, everybody here on Facebook and YouTube as well. Love you guys. All right.